Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Game 2 in this best of 7 grand finals for WPC-ACE. Over 215,000 US dollars at stake for the winner of this series. The walkaway with 165, the loser around 50k. So not too bad either way, but IG, they're off to a hot start, guys. They took game 1 after giving up a team wipe and a first blood before the creep spawned. And one of the key heroes for that was really the Visage. Finished the game 13-6 and 17, 3 for 3 in terms of dominating performances in the WPC-ACE playoffs. Every time he gets picked, he wins, and he is one of the key reasons why. And well, as we head into this particular game, Visage goes through again. This time, though, DK will be the ones to first pick him. I'm LD, of course, and I am joined by Lysander as well as Winter. Almost forgot my introductions. Hi, guys.
Disband LD, no reban. No, back to game number 2. Game number 1, well, I think it was mostly because of the draft and of course the Pope of Pestilence. I love that hero. I just can't get over it. I'm a fanboy, and we see Ladam Doom, so we have more exciting stuff to come on in this game.
I don't think everything was all about the draft. Like, they didn't really play the strategy well. And Clockwork missed a lot of important hook shots as well during the first few early fights that resulted in his team not getting a few more kills. If they would have gotten that few more kills, like the death ball coming from IG would have been slowed down by a few more minutes. And a few more minutes means maybe an extra item for burning or faster BKB on a storm. That would have all of those factors would have changed the incoming fights for DK.
Yeah, and the other thing is even like burning just kept on getting picked off. Like 3 or 4 times in a row, I feel middle lane, you would see him just farming creeps instead of being infested inside Clockwork or Storm, and he would just get initiated on. They fiend script him to start, they'd scythe him to start, and they'd just kill him before Chen could do anything. Once he started infesting the Storm, you noticed that like he stopped dying. They actually started taking fights, even with what felt like a pretty severe disadvantage, and it didn't. It just was too late. So the execution was lacking. But with that being said, we'll see if they have better execution this time around. Visage are a fairly easy hero to execute with. Generally speaking, we don't really see too many mistakes from the Chinese Visage players. So I expect he'll do good things this game. But one of the key heroes yesterday, Winter, was this Doom pick. Something that LGD was running a lot. IG was running a little bit. It was getting banned a lot in that series. And I mean, talk to me about Doom. Do you think he's worth a pick in the first stage? Do you think he's as strong as some of the Chinese teams are making him out to be? And if so, why?
He's extremely good against Bristleback. Like, for this scenario, I think the Doom is very, very good to deal with the Bristleback. It's definitely worth to be picked in the first phase. Otherwise, there's a huge chance that IG would ban the Doom out in the second phase. So why take the risk?
Pentagram.
Your little one-liners, Lysander. It's like
insight.
It takes me. I like stop what I'm talking about because I want to make sure I understand like your joke, and then I'm like I lose my train of thought for the cast.
I just wanted to say pentagram,
yeah.
But
see, because you know what you're thinking of when you say it, but I'm like pentagram. Oh, I see. when you said Chan, I was like, what does he mean? And I saw you write it out, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
Okay.
You make it tough. You're making it tough on me, man.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Rubik's gonna pick up Doom, and it's gonna counter Doom with his own spell. So Doom counters everything, including himself.
No, he's actually not afraid of the Doom, as we saw yesterday. The Doom is not afraid of the Doom.
Yeah.
He just runs up in his Scorched Earth and just right-clicks with the Doom on himself.
Yeah, we cast a Doom yesterday who got doomed, and he was like at a half HP. He drops to a third HP, and then he suddenly realized, like, holy shit, I'm not actually taking enough damage. I'm gonna turn around and go fight, and killed like 2 more heroes. So, Doom does not always counter Doom. In theory, it should though.
And he has a badass symbol below him while he fights. So I think it adds to the intimidation.
Definitely does. And as for IG, they're banning the supports that were getting banned against LGD China. The Disruptor getting banned out. Once again, I think he was ignored in game 1. I don't remember seeing a Disruptor ban, but he will get banned out this time around, along with the Wisp, which I think the Wisp ban is smart against DK. Like, if you can beat them without giving them the Wisp, then stick with that, because they have shown that whenever they need a win, they just go Tiny Wisp, and it seems like the win just materializes.
Yeah,
but I don't know about the Disruptor. The Disruptor doesn't seem like a good fit into DK's lineup this time around. I'm not very sure why. They are banning a lot of the Disruptor bans have been coming today and yesterday.
Yeah, I think they're fearing a mushy Doom rather. But yeah, Disruptor is really bad for this game. They already have Visage and Doom, and MMY gonna take that, and Doom will take Lanham. Lanham will take Doom. So there's no space for Disruptor unless they're doing some cheesy, mushy Disruptor plays, which I really doubt. It could be a Doom mid for
It could
mushy,
be.
but
I mean, yeah, like I think that would be the more likely choice is the Doom mid.
Doom mid
they
is
did
really
anything.
fragile though.
The Doom middle is like more likely the choice, and if you go for a greedy position for Lamb Doom this game against Rubik and Enchantress, you could be made to pay for it because Rubik and Enchantress can be very aggressive and pressure all your other lanes while you have a jungling Doom which cannot help your team early. So it could be a very dangerous scenario. So this is going to be a mid Doom after the Maiden pickup.
Well, Winter, you're going to be happy here. We're seeing a Visage with a proper follow-up support. Crystal Maiden, good initiator. She's got a disable, albeit not a true stun, but an initiating lockdown type of spell. So
Yeah.
you like
And not
this,
only
I'm sure.
that, LD, it's like the bite will be very useful against the Enchantress creeps too. So it's a tool for it's
A two
killing
for
two
one.
birds in one. Yeah, killing two birds in one stone. You get aura and very synergizes with Visage, and you get to deal with the Enchantress creeps too.
I have a bone to pick with this draft though, because Bristol. Okay, let's just assume they are going for defensive trialing. They could go aggressive, but if they go defensive trialing and they face a Bristleback, Crystal Maiden, Visage, they can actually die very quickly to Quill Spam because they both start with 0 and 1 armor respectively. So it's not uncommon to see a Bristleback if he gets a little bit any kind of start at all, he might actually kill off those two supports really easily, and they will not find any chances to bring him down once he gets those levels. So they really need something strong, like a Luna, to buff up the
it
supports to make
depends.
sure they can
It
kill them off.
depends on what core is on the lane. If it's a Luna, then it's a 3 range hero with the Luna's blessing. I don't think Bristleback can be too greedy in taking levels because like Maiden and Visage can kill the Bristleback off.
Normally,
But-
Luna does not match up well against Lifestealer, though, but that's where having the Doom could really come in handy.
Actually, you just stand your ground. If you're fat enough, you can just whack the Lifestealer down with a
Yeah,
quick
Maybe-
but
butterfly.
that's later on. That's not early.
Maybe
you
a
get a
Weaver
butterfly.
would be a better option. Maybe a Weaver would be a better option. Weaver is good against Lifestealer,
Yeah,
and
actually-
minus armor is also good against Bristleback.
And and you look at IG. What do they have to stun a Weaver? They have Lift, and maybe they steal something. But
They steal your Doom and they Doom your Weaver.
how mad would Burning be if that happened?
They could steal Sugar.
Luna.
There you go, Luna.
Luna.
Nova.
IG's turn to ban.
Yep. Luna seems to be the way it does. I just happen to notice this kind of trends in pubs where I realize as a support player myself, we get crushed by Bristleback unless we have a very strong carry in the lane to fill up the role. We get crushed by Bristleback and Timbersaw most of the time. So you really need those heroes, and Luna is one of the best because your Crystal Maiden
You
suddenly
know-
hit
5 seconds remaining.
Bristleback and
Gyro's really good as
Timbersaw-
well.
Bristleback and Timbersaw, if you are in a pub and you are the only support in the lane and the other guy goes jungling, good luck to you.
Yeah, that's where you raise the middle finger to the other support. You're like, thanks, asshole. Now the lane's screwed. Yeah,
No, I'll leave the carry and go gang mid.
GG. IG will go ahead and ban out the Bounty Hunter here. So a little bit worried about DK's like race car lineup, perhaps, and just their general pick-off potential. DK have a really good just single hero killing lineup. Doom, Lucid Beam, Soul Assumption, lots of burst damage, lots of chasing potential, and Bounty Hunter would add. And well, for IG, they don't really have the best heroes to zone a Bounty Hunter off the lane unless they devote the two supports to that Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, IG's last pick will either be a Quap or a Punk. And I think Quap might be good because it can really shut down the Doom. Doom doesn't
be-
like Quap at all.
We've seen them go Storm, even against Doom. I've seen them do it before.
10 seconds remaining.
Probably less likely.
I would think Ferrari's Quap, maybe Invoker, but they don't have transport, so probably Quap or Punk. What do you think, Winter? Yeah, they ban Invoker.
Yeah, I think it's either a transportation for a Lifestealer. They need someone to be able to. I feel like the Puck could be a good option. Like the Storm might be too greedy against the Doom, and Storm is also a very farming intensive core. Having Bristleback and Lifestealer means you have three very okay. They're gonna go 3 cores, very farm intensive cores. And DK, the last one will be Iceless Ice Hero. Could be something like a Vino Mensa Hero. Vino is very good against Bristleback and Lifestealer.
And he's
Why
also
is good against Bristle, actually?
just because you can
You
kite
mean
him.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
kite him infinitely with the wards and the Gale, and the Bristleback, if he can't get near to you, he can't deal damage, and he's basically useless after that.
Yeah, okay. But Storm Spirit is actually quite good because you only have Doom to shut him down. Crystal Maiden is useless against Storm.
5
Yeah, they are lacking lockdown, but they do have one more hero pick here for DK, and they'll go Slark, who...
Oh no, it's not good.
Oh, there's still a slug actually.
But how do they stop Storm now? I've seen stuff like that where you only have to rely on Mushi to shut down your Storm, and that's not what you want. Because if you shut down Storm,
Yeah.
means Lifestealer and Bristleback run rampant, and there are 3 cores on Invictus Gaming right now, and I'm not so sure. If 3 cores versus 3 cores is the carry meta, which I really dislike. And well,
You know, in Dota 1, when Storm, or rather when Slark latches somebody, you cannot zip out of it as Storm.
no, that was the first few patches, I think.
In
Was it-
Dota 1, that's been the case for years. I don't know
I
if
know
that's
it used
the
to
case
lock
in
down
Dota 2.
Blink. It used to lock down Blink, and that was broken as hell.
So like I actually played a pub game in Dota 1 like a year ago, or maybe it was 2 years ago, where I latched a Storm, and he kept on trying to zip, and he burned all of his mana trying to zip out, and the latch did hold him in place, but I don't think that's the case in Dota 2.
Yeah, it's not.
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
think so.
It's definitely not.
Which is
And
a big,
if you
it's a
look-
big difference in this matchup.
You can force
actually.
stuff out of it as well, I think.
No, you can't. You can't. You can't force stuff out. You can't Mirana leap out, and
You
it's
can
gonna
blink.
be a
You
level
can
1
blink
smoke.
out though.
You-
Creative
yeah,
Pain
you
and
can.
Anti-Mage can blink.
Okay. Yeah, you can blink away.
Well, on that note, guys, we're gonna see a little LGD China style gaming here from Team DK. Level 1 smoke gank straight into the enemy jungle. I thought Chinese players like to farm. Apparently, the rumors were false and greatly exaggerated. We have Ice 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 on the Slark. Bernie will be playing your Luna, leading the charge. Bringing up the middle of the pack, MMY on the Visage. Mushi, the Doom. We might have a level 1 engagement here. Lamb going to be playing the Crystal Maiden. They're going for a different route of attack. Normally, teams go down the lane, but they're going to try and set up an unusual ambush, and they might catch IG off guard. Bristleback, as well as Rubik, running low ground. Could be caught out here. DK have the high ground advantage, but IG... Oh, worried
Roche.
about a Roche? Interesting. With the Luna, it's always possible. Hello, Ferrari. Goodbye, Ferrari. You're not running away from this one, Bubba. That's 2 down. 2 more kills before the creep spawn. This time, DK. They'll get 2. Once again, these pre-creep spawning engagements. DK with another really fast start.
Bubba.
That was a very, very uncommon spot to camp the heroes. They were able to reach there on time without IG spotting them up. Usually the supports would be standing around here, so it would be unlikely for the enemy to pass through this ramp. But this time around, they were not standing there, and DK managed to sneak in themselves inside the enemy jungle, and they got themselves 2 kills.
And they also did a little bit of warding here, blocking off 2 big camps, I believe, or...
Wow.
yeah, I believe it is 2 big camps.
And Burning actually gets a kill as well. So that's a lot of goal going his way. Nice start.
Well, we haven't introduced IG yet. I'll do that quickly before we forget. But we do have Hao on the offlane Lifestealer. Banana going to be playing your support. Now offensive jungle Enchantress. After that disastrous beginning, he just says, screw it. I ain't going to that jungle. And he'll head towards the other side of the map. We have Faith playing the Rubik. That does leave 430 on the solo mid-storm, leading against the Doom. And then YYF, he drew the short straw here. He's up against the tri-lane.
Yeah, this is not a fun tri-lane, even as Bristleback. And, well, IG learning from Alliance, learning how to play from behind, I guess.
It's problematic again. Like the Rubik doesn't have lift. He took Fable because he was anticipating the level 1 fight, and a Rubik without lift now can't really do too much with the Enchantress.
You can reduce Ice Ice Ice's damage, so he can't last hit as well. That's something.
150 mana. You only do it when you're in mid lane, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you would do that here.
No, the last game as well, like the level 1 fight, MMY on Rubik, he took Fate Bolt as well. So it's a very similar situation here.
I mean,
He
it's
got
much more
But they
useful
won
in
5
level 1 fight.
heroes, so they got 5 hero kills. So for them, it wasn't that bad. And now Burning actually going ham.
Yeah, jeez, he's like strutting up here. He's getting in the cage with YYF.
Cage fight.
Meanwhile, top lane, Banana's wrapping around, looking to go on Ice Ice Ice. He doesn't have a pointed Dark Pack yet, so all those disables will continue to affect him. Cannot
Oh,
Dark Pack them off.
tomato.
I think
He's
he's dead.
dead.
Oh wow,
He's dead.
the ghost keep coming in. The ghost keep coming in.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there's no leaf. That's why he didn't die. There's no leaf on the Rubik.
They also, I think the Ursa despawned there. And they had it, but they never got the clap off. Did they? I didn't see a clap.
Oh look, now Rubik wants to deny him.
Did they get the clap off?
I don't think so. It's still a full mana. So no, he did.
He
Unless
did got the clap off, but he
Okay.
used Dark Pack to cancel off the clap and the slow from the ghost.
He's gonna Dark Pack again. He can leap again. But Ice 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 dropping low. He's
Ow,
baiting
ow.
this one. How dropping low as well? Still alive. Tri-lane not able to get the kill. Meanwhile, bottom lane, YYF might not be so lucky. Eats a Crystal Maiden Nova. Bernie dropping low. He's going to fall down. He goes down first. CM to die as well, perhaps. Is this a Havost moment for Team IG? Lamb going down. Poor CM. Can he live?
Oh, Quills? Quilliam Defoe? Nope. MM White Faith will pick him off instead.
Oy, oy, oy.
Oh, man.
How sad is that CM right now?
Back.
Was really slow to use the tango to try and escape there. Had like 3 seconds before he... that was another panic moment, it felt.
He was waiting for the creep wave to reach the tower, so the tower would be tanking the creep, hitting the creep wave first before he tried to run out. That's why he was just waiting there.
Yeah, he could have started regenning though, a lot sooner.
Well, that's gonna help Rubik a lot. He needed that early level, and now he will get boots and Mushi because IG picks Ferrari, a Storm Spirit. You can't really harass Doom that much compared to what a Quap can do, I think. Storm Spirit is not the best until level 6. He's good, but not the best.
Yeah, both heroes in the middle lane farming pretty well. The Doom going for the 1 point in Devour, not maxing it. And goes back for 2 points in the Scorched Earth. It helps him sustain in the lane against the constant right-click harass of 430. And there is a lot of harassment. Meanwhile, DK, after that somewhat unfortunate engagement bottom, will abandon the aggressive tri-lane. They say, Ice, 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 you're on the chopping block now, Bubba. And he heads down while they will take the defensive tri-lane for themselves.
Oh, wow. Lanham, 1-1 against Banana. Banana has 2 creeps with him. I'm not so sure. Lanham might be a little bit too excited here. And now he's getting picked up in the jungle. He's gonna die solo to Lanham, to Banana, I think. Right click 1. That's a 1 charge.
Mushi is now in trouble.
Yep, she sprung and brought down CM solo. So Lanham, not exactly the best playing.
So IG striking in 2 separate locations at once. They picked up the Doom mid, so they kill off the solo mid, and once again, DK get 2 kills before the creep spawn, and suddenly find themselves trailing in kills, trailing in gold, and trailing in experience. What is wrong with DK? They get this early start, and then they just seem to start to crumble very quickly after that. This is 2 games in a row.
They didn't expect the rotations from the supports of IG. They were doing a lot of pressure on the other lanes and they tried to dive the Bristleback before, and Burning died as well. Yeah, Mushi's in a dangerous position too here.
He gets pulled back in, the stomp's gonna come through, and Mushi...
Oh, 4 heroes again.
Stomps off the mark.
Stomp! Never mind, he's dead. Oh, he tried to get the...
He turned around for a Rage Doom there. I'm pretty sure he was about to cast it.
Yeah, it's like, F you all! Try hard! It was good here, he didn't. Now, oh, Ice, 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 he gets trapped in by the creeps! Creepy! The creep gonna trap him in. And a Slug doesn't do too well against Bristleback unless he's really far ahead. And now he's gonna try and dispel up the kills, but you can't do that. It does dispel up the nasal goo, so... Ice, Ice, Ice gonna drop down real low. He was saving the pounce there for a little bit. So... But Banana has been doing a great job as Enchantress, just rotating really well. Chinese love their aggressive jungle.
Meanwhile, top lane, they've gone in on How. He's dropping low. They have a soul assumption here, but he jukes into the trees. Burning!
Wow.
Nah, cancel aggro.
Question mark? Burning? Question mark? I'll be okay.
Yep.
Speaking of heroes that are not so okay, Ice Ice Ice, like you said, is really having a rough time in this matchup. And now IG are free to roam their supports, because now they have that 1v1 that's favorable for the Bristleback, whereas before... He was really... I mean, he ended up getting the kills, but it was more because DK overextended. He was really having a bad time in that lane. But now he's having quite a good one.
Yeah, Mushi's going to rotate in with the Invis rune, looking for a pick-off. Might want to look for... He's looking for the Enchantress, for sure, in the jungle. That's the easiest hero that he can kill right now.
Dan it, 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 Dan it. Not gonna happen.
He can even devour his creeps and kill the hero.
Yeah.
This is the Jaws of land. It's the land-walking Jaws, but not gonna find anything to devour here.
I think he has been walking... He walked past a lot of sentry wards, I think they know. And now... He's gonna be in the jungle. Can he devour from that high? I don't think so.
Meanwhile, top lane, they have gone on How, but... Once again, he'll be okay. Just pops the rage and retreats out, so... Well... Both teams a lot of pressure around the map, a lot of rotations, but the kills have really slowed down, and now DK, they want to push this top lane. Burning hitting level 6, does have the Eclipse, Faith will TP in. He's also level 6. only 7.5 minutes in. Boy, that is a really far ahead Rubik. He's higher level than everyone except for the Bristleback.
Mushi just
this-
popped level 7 as well, so that shows you how high level are the supports on IG. Enchantress is also almost level 6.
Yep. Crystal Feedin's level 4. Lanham hasn't been as spectacular as we made him out to be in the draft, actually. His Chen last game was pretty average at best, and now his CM, he got caught out there by the Enchantress. Very, very big mistake, I must say.
Yeah, that was just greedy. He's like, okay, I can frostbite this one creep and then just run, but he wasn't accounting for the net. You could still throw it even after you get frostbitten. So then the net came out, then he got clapped and he just died. So just greedy play, and normally Lamb doesn't. That's kind of an uncharacteristic mistake. I would say he's one of the most consistent supports out there in China. Not a very aggressive one generally. Just kind of makes the right plays when his team needs them. But that was a costly mistake.
Nice. Tries to go in the
Middle
pig.
lane, middle lane as well. They're gonna look to set up a kill on DK, Mushi here.
Mushi
Good, they find it.
getting
Yep.
in trouble. Zip pull, but he did get off the heel. Keeping him alive for now, the Scorched Earth. Even though it's max, not enough.
One of the worst. Oh, Slug goes in there. He's going to invest. He's going to waste all his Shadow Dance. I think I'll try and chase him down. Banana is going to throw an impetus after him. But one of the things about Rubik getting an early level 6 is, of course, the Lucent Beam. If you get it early, you have two 700 range nukes that you can use. That's a lot of burst damage on the Rubik. 6 seconds cooldown. Luna doesn't have the mana, but Faith sure does on the Rubik. And now with Arcanes, even easier. Oh, a Latcher on the Storm. He doesn't have any mana. In the middle lane, Ferrari. Gonna lose a little bit of health. Probably won't die here unless ISSI says YOLO. And now he might be in a little bit of trouble. It's gonna leap away. That's gonna disjoin the impetus. Nope, it still hits. 200 damage. And he's gonna back off. So Mushi is back in the lane here. Gonna be munching on a new creep. He's 0 and 3 now.
Meanwhile, casual Eclipse stop from burning. Not his most effective Eclipse, I must say.
He and Alexander have been hanging out.
You mean Horus? What?
Alexander.
Yeah, that's his. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
Let's not go there. Alexander. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean that's just a mistake you shouldn't make. As a
Yes.
pro, you really should know when the creeps are gonna spawn and when they're coming. Merlini's done. That's actually in one of Merlini's first tutorial videos, by the way, is
How to Eclipse.
talking about where the creeps will be at certain times after they spawn. So maybe we should send Burning some Merlini videos after this. Little back to basics for Burning.
Yeah.
Unfortunate though. Like losing the Eclipse there is a pretty big deal because now IG can be a lot more aggressive, and that's probably DK's best counter ganking ability is that TP counter gank Eclipse. But there's no threat of that, and also their ability to push becomes a lot weaker for 3 minutes. Now a minute and a half, but during this time we'll see IG continue to just farm and get levels, running the Storm, Lifestealer, Bristleback. Pretty greedy draft to be honest, and not really
Yeah.
being punished for it.
It is very greedy, and they have been like moving the lifestealer to gank Mushi a lot because he's not getting too much done on the off lane, and he's just been participating in ganks. They were giving a lot more farm to the Bristleback from the start of the game, and lifestealer is yet again going to invest into the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit has a haste rune, has a teleport scroll. They're looking to get something to happen on the top lane, get the enemy to focus down on the Rubik or the Bristleback, and he can teleport in with the haste rune. He's gonna smoke up with the haste rune.
Ice, going ham here on Banana. Doesn't have the TP scroll, even through the heal. Keeps on
No, the
stealing the
storm is
damage.
coming. The storm is coming. He could go down here.
Oh, he's stealing so much damage, though. He's already stolen 8, 9 stacks. He still has the ultimate if he needs it. He's going to get this kill. He might kill Faith as well. He's hitting hard. He's hitting fast. Faith will...
more.
No!
Oh
one
no,
more!
he gets pulled. No, the duck pack. But he will die now.
Space
Oh,
created.
that was space creation. He killed 2 heroes with 4 coming to kill him.
Is this going to be the story of MLG, where Ice just carried them against Navi? We'll have to see.
Crystal Feedin. Crystal Feedin gets beaten on by How. Oh, Doom goes on YY Pentagram. Mamushi, oh, Lanham! He drops the freezing field in the forest. And well, Lanham.
Space created, man. Space created.
That was just-
I feel like that was all because of what Ice did bottom. They didn't have the supports for that fight, and they just go in without them, and they didn't have the Infest Bomb either, and they pay heavily for it. If Ice didn't do what he did bottom, I think it would have been much harder for DK to take that fight. Well played.
Yeah, he was the man of the moment there, creating so much space for his team. Like, you were talking about the Doom being a counter of the Bristleback and the Storm, but he's so far behind, he needed space, and Ice was definitely there to give Mushi some space and some breathing room. Storm is going to get a double damage rune at bottom. It's going to be extremely useful for him to try and make something happen around the map.
Mushi's going Vanguard.
Interesting.
There's a lot of right-click damage. If you look at the Bristleback and the Lifestealer, and the Storm as well does a lot of right-click damage.
Why would you not just go Mecha here though?
Did he get Vanguard already?
No,
Well,
he's got Vitality and Stout Shield, and
could just
I've
sit on
always
the
been saying
Viper,
Lord of Athos, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Now Mushi might find himself out of position. Oh, is he baiting? Yeah, he's baiting.
Stole Devour. Our Rubik could get pretty rich. We'll start eating creeps.
Yeah, who needs Midas when you Devour? Mushi gets caught. YYF gonna run away. He gets pounced. Panics, run away. Frostbitten up. But Impetus will end Mushi's life. So once again, gonna be dying there. Ferrari gets a killing spree. 430 with a double damage. Very, very lucky this whole series. And now he's gonna get triple kill here for himself there. Is there a little bit of lag? Nope. He's gonna kill off CM. That will be his triple kill. Yeah, triple kill.
Team
Nope,
wipe.
kill secure.
And once again, Faith, the hero for IG. He's level 9 as the support Rubik. The only hero he's behind on the enemy team is Ice's space creating Slark. He stole Dark Pact. He just murdered the enemy team with it in that fight. What a play. What a performance so far from the supports of IG here, especially Faith playing the Rubik. And, well, on the back of that fight, this is a topsy-turvy game, gentlemen. Look at the graph right now. It was sitting at about a 1,500 gold lead for DK. Then it drops all the way down to a 1,500 gold lead for IG. Then it dropped in DK's favor, and now it goes back the other way, back towards IG's corner. So I wouldn't call it a game of throws, but definitely a game of turnarounds.
Yeah, this game could definitely, this series could actually say, could actually become an epic one if DK start winning some games, but they seem to be slipping. I really hope they win some so we get more.
And they are, they're looking to come back here. They do have Eclipse. BKB is almost up on Burning, although I must say Burning is feeling a little bit under-leveled. Only level 8 at 14 minutes in is the safe lane Luna, but we'll see if he can catch up here. A big team fight could turn this. And IG, just seeing nobody defending top, are going to pretty much know what DK are up to. So they're just going to look to split push here. If they do look to defend, they should be coming with their whole squad.
Yeah, it's K. Mushi got this. He got some Venom weapons, yo.
Yeah, I think there are better creeps to devour here.
That was a mistake, I think. That was a mistake. He just forgot.
That's one of the
okay.
annoying things as Doom, is there's certain camps you just can't use Devour on, unless you don't mind losing your ability. Like, the Hellcaller Satyr, all 3 of the creeps have abilities, so some camps are just very annoying for Doom, because you can't get that value, man. You can't use Devour as soon as it's off cooldown.
But I'm gonna say that Ferrari has been getting really lucky with the double damage runes at the right time. DK last game, he played with so many double damage runes. Those fireballs, man, they really hurt.
Are you accusing him of shenanigans here? Are
No,
you questioning his integrity, Lysander?
Luck is not an excuse.
Prays,
Luck is not an excuse.
to the RNGesus.
Luck is not an excuse. I'm with you, Winter.
Words of Exor.
Good players create their own luck.
Yes, he did.
And bad players just get a lot of double damage runes.
But yeah, you just need to set up an altar for RNGesus and pray every morning.
Well, we have some extra space at the new house. Maybe I'll send me your schematics for the altar, Lysander. I'd be happy to learn at the altar of altars, as it were. But DK will do some ancient farming now. They should have the BKB coming out soon for Burning. And with the BKB, they'll have like a fresh lease on team fighting at least. But while that BKB is about to come out, Mech is also on the way for the Visage. The Vanguard was completed, so Mushi does indeed go for one. Not the Rod of AOI. But on the side of IG, big items coming soon as well. Storm almost completing the Orchid, Mech almost out in the Bristleback. So both teams about to pick up some very crucial items for the upcoming team fights.
Yep, Burning still leading in last hits, so not
Yeah,
forgetting.
but for the next fight, I think the Luna without BKB would be the huge factor. They need to take a fight with Luna having the BKB. That's the most important item for DK right now. For IG, they are actually strong enough to take a fight right at this moment right now with the Orchid and with the Mech up on the Bristleback. But for DK, they are not ready to take a fight without a BKB.
And even if they get it, I also feel like that's not enough, because level 1 Eclipse is really underwhelming in team fights, especially against Enchantress. He really needs level 2 for level 2 ultimate, which means a level and a half to go for Burning. Only level 9 right now.
They have a medallion on the Maiden, so getting the Roshan would definitely boost the levels of the Luna if they manage to find an opportunity to kill it. Maybe by Ice trying to dive some supports and getting some space created for his team to do the rush. Maybe that's going to be the plan.
You know, that really does feel like, you know, the difference for DK some games when they're having a bad game is just Ice or Mushi will suddenly just bust out a huge play, and, you know, we'll see if they can do it here. 430 looking to Zip in top lane, though. He could be going down. Zip, silence, he cannot use any abilities. Pull him in, slap him down. Easy kill.
It's just space. They're getting Rosh on.
Space created? They're gonna get Rosh?
Yep. Yeah, get Rosh. Ice.
Where's that? Use
Yep,
that
and now
medallion,
Storm
Lamb.
TP'd back.
Lamb?
Storm TP'd back.
Okay.
Well. No, why are they backing off?
He
Did they
really
see it?
No.
No, because they knew there was a ward there. The Maiden saw the Rubik placing this ward here, so maybe they thought that IG had vision. Now they're gonna send in a troll trap.
I think they could have done it. Luna with 3 points blessing, about to be 4 now.
Yeah, and they had the BKB. So, but the thing is, they can still do it soon, right? Like, I mean, that maybe is a
Yeah.
slightly easier go, but they were down a hero at that time, so I feel it's a little risky. Maybe you just want to wait until you have
And we had the
everyone.
liberty to see the Storm walking back to base to regen. They didn't.
Yeah,
So they
that's a
thought
good
it was
point.
dangerous. They thought it was dangerous to do the rush there.
They're gonna see him top now, and now they might go in.
No, they smoke.
No, they're gonna
They got
smoke.
a BKB on the Luna. They just want to fight now.
I think they know the Storm TP'd earlier and has the TP on cooldown, but it's gonna cool down very soon.
3 seconds, yeah, it's in 3 seconds. It's coming off cooldown in 3 seconds, and Ferrari has the double damage again. Oh boy, this fight, if they try and fight here, the double damage could rape them. Could wreck the whole team fight here.
Wow.
Big wraparound gank, it's gotta be the name of the game. Who leads the way?
I believe it should be the
Lanham.
Ogre Frost Mage. Oh man. Here we go.
Can
Fourth-
they make it on time?
Yeah, 430's
Storm's
coming.
gonna huffing it. Get me huffing it.
They're gonna be too late. This Rosh is gonna fall. DK are gonna claim the Aegis here. IG underestimating the speed with which DK can do it, but can they find a good fight off of the back of it? That's the question right now, and the answer is no. DK, a clear victory for them at the Roshan Pit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's gonna be a good. It's a little bit of a. It's a good
I
advantage.
I still don't know about that. Like even if with the Aegis, it still feels like they are not very confident in taking fights. Like IG can still just farm their tricors up, no problem. Don't have to take any fight.
Nothing
They
can
can
lock
just,
Ferrari
like,
down
wait.
apart from Doom. Yeah, nothing can stun Ferrari apart from Doom until they start getting some scythes.
And they can just Orchid him and ensure that Mushi does not get off the ult, so it's gonna be tough for the Doom to. Not only does he have to get the ult off on Storm, but then he's really got to make sure it doesn't get stolen, or the Luna's just gonna get shut down in the team fights as well. So it's a tough game to be Mushi. It ain't easy being Mushi.
It's the curse of Southeast Asian drafts. I feel they always tend to neglect stuns. It happens a lot, especially during the Zenith days as well. They always
You
believe.
remember what
they-
I said? Remember what I said, LD, yesterday? Lack of stuns.
Dire's bottom tower
Zenith
is
had
under
some
attack.
problems, man. They
Dire's
really didn't like
structures are
stuns.
fortified.
Zenith loved to pick a whole bunch of heroes with slows and a lot of fancy plays, but no stuns. And that was where they usually fell apart because enemy heroes just picked up a Storm, and no matter how good you are, if the other team is semi-good, you're just gonna get
Dire's
wrecked.
bottom tower
What was
is
stolen
under
here? Just the Lucid Beam. I mean, still a pretty good ability to
attack.
steal, to be honest.
Has fallen.
Trading tier 1 for tier 2
Middle tower is under
and
attack.
tier 1.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Look at the
middle
map.
tower has
IG is just doing the correct thing right now. DK wants to 5-man because they don't want to get caught up by the Storm.
And into the bus.
fallen.
Get me out of here, 430. I'll oblige. I'd say
gonna
IG's
teleport-
just
oh no,
trade.
they
They're
see.
trading really well right
They,
now.
they see the slug. They see the slug, and the Storm has teleported here with the life stealer.
Oh, ice.
Big
Oh, he's
step,
dead.
now
Just
a pull.
use Dark Hack.
Oh no. No removal of the silence. Down he goes, and that's a. I mean, he was creating space earlier, but now he's just kind of giving up kills. And it's a tough game for Slark because of that Orchid. You have to time the Dark Pack just right and kind of see the gank coming, and unfortunately, he didn't time it just right there.
He needs a BKB. That's about it.
Yeah. And you normally don't say that as Slark. I mean, it's a good item on Slark, but it's not like you need it every game.
I think generally most of the players playing Slug now in the patch mostly builds BKB as the first item.
Dire's bottom
IG
tower
are going to take a
has
tower
fallen.
bottom lane. A tier 2 falls, and they will group up. And
Basher for how?
Mushi.
this is dangerous, though.
Mushi's
Luna
in
has
a bad
level 2
position.
clips, has Aegis. I don't know that IG really want to be forcing this. Yeah, they're going to back off.
Yeah.
Going
Why-
high ground
why
against
would
Aegis
Epic
Luna
go
with level 2 Eclipse seems like a very bad idea.
I think Lifestealer will just go for the Heaven's Halberd here and just shut down the Luna. Since they have so many cores, they don't really need him to come online right now. Make him more tanky and just beat on people the old-fashioned way with some tankiness with evasion and max HP, and the slow from Maim will be nice as well. So I don't think it's going to be SNY. It should be a Heaven's Halberd.
You think so? Everyone seems to prefer the SNY.
I think SNY is very good if you have multiple cores on your side. Like right now, IG have 3 cores, so the Lifestealer can afford not to go damage intensive items. But the Heaven's Halberd is also a very good option here against the Slug or the Luna.
Seems like out of all the Chinese teams, IG is probably the most comfortable running this tricore. I think them and Vici Gaming, like they just seem they know when to farm, they know when to take the fights. They're very stable with their decision making in the mid game.
Another wraparound. How could be caught? Storm. Oh, pentagram for you, and he's gonna go down for sure. Instant burst. No.
I jinxed them, guys. Sorry.
Banana. Ice. He's gonna look to dive. There's a lot of HP loss. He has to be very careful there. And now burning the BKB a bit late, I think.
Stolen!
Yes,
Stolen!
And now Eclipse stolen. And he's gonna drop down real low. Stomps through back. Burning. Very big mistake that he popped the BKB before.
Oh my god!
Single hero to Eclipse. Bye Luna. And wow, Faye.
That stolen Eclipse, that did a lot of work in that fight. So did the buyback on 430. And IG wiped DK, wiped the floor with them. Once again, IG are rolling. Up 19 to 10. 8k experience lead, 8k gold lead, marching down the middle lane, looking for a tier 2, racing forward. They're feeling real confident. I mean, Winter, maybe some mind games in the pregame interviews. Oh, we don't feel that good. We think DK's gonna beat us. Then they just come out swinging. I think DK might have gotten hustled here.
Ferrari, double damage. Easy.
Again?
How many times do you see
This
Burning
like
overextend? Well, how many times do you get the chance to see Burning overextend? He just chased too far there. And the buyback and the stolen Eclipse that was just a very bad overextension by DK.
Yeah, Ferrari definitely. Do you not call foul play, Laudi? There is a double damage again.
Well, let me tell you, if IG win this series, there are going to be a lot of rares going to the IG fanboys and a lot of very sad DK fanboys.
Delicious tears.
Or fangirls, as the case may be.
But that's I heard you can bet keys now, so easy keys, not just rares.
Yeah, you can. But it's gonna be a SNY on the Lifestealer and a Heaven's Halberd on the Bristleback.
Okay, yeah, they have Bristleback for that, so they don't need Lifestealer pick it up. So
very important for a very important game to get an MKB here on the Luna, but you can't really get it now. Like you're gonna want the Manta for open wounds and the Storm Silence, and then after that, probably the Helm of the Dominator. And I feel like you still need a Butterfly this game, so I don't see Luna getting MKB for a long time, which means this evasion will be really effective.
Oh,
Blink Dagger, this is going to be very crucial. The Rubik has Blink, and the Eclipse is coming off 25 seconds of cooldown. So it's going to be a huge team fight here. If DK wants to fight, they're going to be fighting into a Blink Eclipse Rubik.
The best part about it is you can Eclipse and steal a new spell while it's still going on. So amazing stuff that's going to be coming up from Faith. Really well done by Mr. Honda here.
He's been the MVP of the series, I think, for IG. Game 1, he had a huge performance on the Visage. Granted, most support players seem to have huge performances on Visage, but the Ethereal Blade was very clutch, and this game 1 as well. They have about 90 seconds here with the Stolen Eclipse before it will run out. And I imagine if you're IG, you look to take a fight with this, but right now, Faith just being the hero, dewarding everything, and IG maybe content to farm. They know Roche is coming fairly soon, but has not had a chance to respawn just yet.
Oh. How do you deal with 2 car brands, Honda and Ferrari?
You need BKBs. You need triple BKBs to deal with those cars. I'm serious.
Yeah, Doom. Regretting that Vanguard purchase right now, I think.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Vanguard.
No one's a fan of
If you want like
Vanguard.
a tank item, just get the mech and let your Visage build something else. But I don't feel like Vanguard's a very good choice for him.
I don't think it's that bad because it's very good against like all the right click damage from the Lifestealer, the Bristleback, and the Storm. So
No, there's so much damage that it's not gonna block though. Like there's Quills, there's a lot of nuke damage, there's the Feast as well.
but The problem is
And
he just got it.
impetus.
He just got it way too late. He could have gotten it a lot earlier, but he got picked off so many times. So the Vanguard effect was just greatly reduced because of the timing where he just got it.
Yeah, but you think about it this way, Winters. He's their initiator. Like, who else starts the fights for this team? Ice doesn't have his BKB yet.
No, everyone else is like, not gonna be able to initiate properly apart from the Doom.
Yeah.
Like he needs the Centaur Storm and a Blink Dagger, but he's gonna need a BKB as well. So he's never gonna get there anytime soon.
Yeah, or a Shadow Blade, you know, but not anymore. Now the Shadow Blade would be an awful idea. It's far too late for that, and well, suddenly IG up by 12k gold, 14k experience, and they're in cruise control, man. They're farming all three of their cores. They're farming their I call her a support enchantress. Won't be for much longer. Aghanims is coming. Mask of many kills coming after that, I imagine.
Mom of Magnus.
Mom of Magnus.
Madness.
Of Madness. Okay.
Ice has BKB now, so at least that's going for them. And Eclipse has timed out on Rubik, so it's up to Burning to give it up again.
You say that like it's his job to give it up. Okay, IG fanboy, Lysander.
I bet socketed Immortals and DK, man.
When is Dota 2 Lounge gonna allow for the betting of socketed Immortals? Some of us roll deep, you know. Not all of us are these peasants just betting their rares, their commons, their keys.
My War Dog wants some of that action. My War Dog.
Do you bet your Platinum Roshans there?
Yeah.
I don't have Platinum Roshans. No one invited me to the Bug Exploit 2013.
What was the courier that sold for 35,000?
That's the Ethereal Flame War Dog.
And then
But mine is just a normal
Valve
War Dog.
released the whole crafting system, right? So it's not actually special anymore.
Inside info.
Yes. How sad is that guy right now? I guess if he has $35,000 to drop on a courier, he probably doesn't even give a shit, to be honest. Ay.
Probably owner of
So-
some big organization.
Yeah, it'll be a triple BKB right now for DK, Doom, the Luna, and the Slug. So probably go time for them.
Doesn't
And
this feel
Roshan
like
is gonna respawn soon too.
Doesn't this feel like LGD yesterday, Winter? Like, oh, big zip in, long range initiation. They go deep on Mushi, a little too deep.
Wow.
They could go for a
Smells
Doom
like
here.
No.
No.
I don't think they should have dived that. They burnt a lot of mana on Storm.
But,
And if
by
they
the
had
way,
dived that,
Storm has Lincolns, so he's quite farmed as well.
Pinoy Sphere.
You have so many good little nicknames. I love it. But, yeah, DK stuck inside the base here, and sure, they didn't lose anybody, but they're not farming, and they're not getting Roche. And they don't have any late game items. Luna has a Yasha. Their only damage item, their only, like, true late game item. Sure, you got triple BKB, they have no damage, and they will smoke them now. They'll go for an initiation. Okay, Luna has Manta, so there is a small sign of life, but you look at IG, all three of their cores on par with the Luna, and everybody else for DK quite far behind.
Yeah, Manta is not gonna be enough right now for him. It's a small victory, but the Manta Illusions is not very significant because he's not farm. And they're gonna meet up. This is a very good position for DK. They are on the high ground.
High ground.
IG's on the low ground.
Storm
Please don't do
Illusion
this, Storm
walking up
Illusion.
the hill. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. They just got revealed. No, they saw the enemy heroes. Okay. Bullet dodged. But there's a zip available.
Oh, he spammed all his spells on that.
They're gonna go in on Banana, but they're just baiting here. The Eclipse coming out. Did Rubik manage to steal it in the fight? No, has not been able to steal anything yet. Now the Doom deployed.
He
430.
Pentagram is gonna land on Luna and now Mushi. He's running around all golden and stuff, but he's not gonna be enough. Faith's gonna lift him off the ground. Let him. He drops the blizzard on everyone. Tongfu's taking damage. How's taking a lot of damage? Why would I take a lot of damage as well? But CM shatters to a million little pieces, and well, 24-11, full team wipe on DK once again. 3 Roshan. Storm Spirit dies for that because he was doomed, but that's a bad fight.
Easy socketed Immortals for IG here. They take down another team wipe. They'll go straight into the Roche pit. They'll get the Aegis too, unless the familiars can be the heroes, but unlikely. The Quill Spray gonna kill off one, gonna zone out the other, and this will be an Aegis to IG. This should be enough for them to threaten that high ground. There's no outer towers remaining. DK are crumbling. Already in jeopardy of being down 0-2 in a best of 7, which means you can afford to lose one more game out of the potential next 5, and that is not a comfortable place to be.
Now you can lose 2 more. Yeah, 2 more.
No,
games.
if they lose 2 more, they would lose 4 and they'd lose the series.
Oh yeah, But at least we get to see more games. I mean, recently all the grand finals have been really disappointing with 3-0s, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Fengyun went 3-0.
There was the LGD IG game, which was pretty close, but
VG LGD 3-0 rip.
yeah, that was like not even.
No
That was like
space.
the hollow, broken shells of LGD. I felt like I was watching, you know, animatronic representations of them, not actual people, because they just seem broken, completely emotionally like defeated after that first series. That was the saddest team I've ever seen.
Well,
Players
Team
are
Car.
actually really happy. The players are happy for a 3-0 win. That's for sure. And it's gonna be a heart on the bristleback now. Never gonna go down anymore. Ice armor and plus the heart.
Never
Oh boy.
gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but how
we're
do
gonna
you
let
how
you
do
go
you
in
deal
it.
with the cars, man? IG has How on the Lifestealer race car. We have the Honda. We have the Ferrari. So many cars. Too fast for DK. And I really hate this Tongfu back tech on How. I called Banana. I called Banana Tongfu countless times in the fight when I was solo casting. It's just very distracting for me.
Yeah, this is distracting as well. YYF charging around with almost 3k HP, 13 armor, and evasion, and the mech on top of it as well. He is a tough customer to bring down.
And if they try to bring him down, the Lifestealer and Storm would clean up everybody. So it'll be a very difficult situation. He needs to land the Doom on the Storm or the Bristleback. But Bristleback wouldn't die from the Doom. That's another thing.
Yeah, that's true. And who do you doom here? Like, you have to doom all three
The
of the
Storm.
cores.
Yeah, the Storm is the main target here. He's the one that you want to Doom after breaking his Lincolns.
Yeah, but don't underestimate the other heroes. The Enchantress is going to do a lot. So too will the Rubik. Still is the Stolen Doom. Jumps in, dooms the Mushi. Mushi, you are doomed. Mushi, you will die. Gets nothing out of this fight. He'll take a spill. Now Burning getting bashed. One more bash. Down he will go. Imp not going to affect him. He is able to zip deep though. Going for Burning. Diving for the kill. The Eclipse not enough. Down he goes.
Ever. And well, Lifestealer now he's gonna roll in. No, he's gonna die because of the cold. And but Impetus is gonna clear it up on L3 2-2. And well, they're gonna go down 28-12, and they have a full team wipe. I'm not surprised if they tap out now. Slug is dead as well. And that was a very short BKB. Yep, GG.
Is under attack.
And IG suddenly up 2-0 in the best of 7, guys.
Dire's
Immortals.
middle
I didn't see this coming. I don't think anyone saw this
Neither
coming.
did I. Neither
the
did I.
i4?
And both games as well, DK had a very good start before the creeps. Even Spawn, they got kills, but it was still like the better rotations IG had. The way they move around the map, it was all in all, they outplayed DK in the early phase and got a lot of advantage, especially the Doom. He got shut down so darn hard at the start, and he wasn't able to, he didn't even get a chance to go gank and make a solo kill happen with his Doom. All his Doom was casted like in defending his team's tower or defending himself when he was getting ganked. It was all used very defensively. He didn't manage to get the Doom to create some openings for his team.
A lot of it goes back to the lanes, like Storm versus Doom. Storm is going to free farm in that lane, and also Mushi going for the skill build he didn't max Devour. He felt very poor this game. I felt like that skill build just didn't do much for him.
And
really held
there's
it
also
back.
one more reason where Lysander said just now, there's no freaking stuns
Yeah.
apart from like the latch
the Lucent Beam, I guess.
and the
Oh,
frostbite.
stations
It's
and
not very reliable.
I got a plan for DK to take this back.
Okay, let's hear it.
Feed all 5 heroes at the start.
Why not try something different, man? Because getting these 2 to 5 early kills is just not working. Well,
Such a
DK.
bad strat, man. Why are they even killing heroes in the early game? Not objective at all.
See, here's the thing. If you're never ahead, you can't throw, Lysander. So DK can't throw if they give up those early kills.
That's right.
There you go. Next
Oh,
level
you.
Dota logic. Okay, guys.
Right.
Well, we're gonna take a
Cars-
quick break here. Of course, I'm LD. He's Lysander, and he is Winter. We'll be right back with game number 3, guys. IG up 2-0 in the best of 7. They can taste that $165,000 and change, 1 million won. A lot of money could be theirs if they could just win 2 more games. Stay tuned.